For more than 30 years, many U.S. employers and seasonal businesses have relied on foreign workers to fill positions Americans often won't apply for. The H-2B visa program allows companies to hire migrants temporarily for low-skilled, non-agricultural jobs in everything from the hotel business to landscaping to meat packing and seafood processing. But this year, with demand soaring to a historic rate, many companies have not been able to secure H-2B visas for their workers. NewsHour Weekend's Christopher Booker reports from Maryland's Eastern Shore, where the state's famed crab industry is feeling the effects. This story is part of our ongoing series about poverty and opportunity in America, Chasing the Dream.
What is said to differentiate Maryland crab is the saltiness of the Chesapeake Bay and the perfectly sized jumbo lump of meat that comes from the back fin. The extraction process is largely the same as it's been for the past 100 years, with the crab picked by hand, traditionally by women, but the faces of those doing the picking have changed.
The American crab picker is gone by the wayside. The older ladies have died off, and the younger ladies now want a full-time job. We only offer 8 months out of the year. We're seasonal. So they want something that they can count on year-round with benefits, and we don't offer that.
Like others in the area, Harry Phillips has gotten around the shortage of American workers with the migrant workforce, hired season after season, and brought legally to the U.S. on H-2B visas.
You have to have your petition in the 1st of January so we can have our workers here the 1st day of April. And it's always been first come, first serve. It's worked out perfect over these last 25 years.
The way it works is that American companies themselves apply for the visas. Once they are approved, they can invite foreign workers to come. But this year, the room is empty where 50 workers, most of them women from Mexico, usually pick crab. Record demand for the visas across the country, coupled with changes to the program, squeezed Phillips out.
I need this. My family needs it. You know, my children and my grandchildren coming up, they're counting on this business to keep them going in the future.
This January, U.S. companies applied for more than 80,000 H-2B visas for the second half of the fiscal year, but only 33,000 were available under a long-standing congressional cap. In response to this year's demand, the government changed the way it awards H-2Bs, moving from a first-come, first-served system to a lottery. Harry Phillips's company was not selected.
My accountant comes ever so often, and when she said, I got some good news and bad news. And the bad news was I hadn't made any money, and the good news was I weren't going to have to pay any quarterly taxes. So that tells you what we're doing.
While it is quiet at Phillips's plant, one of his competitors, nearby Lindy's Seafood, is surviving for now with a fraction of its usual workforce. They're working off visas issued last fall. Lindy's, too, was not selected in the lottery.
This is everything. Like, my family grew up here. Like, in the summer times, this is what we did. We didn't take vacations. We picked crabs. Like, this is what we do. So
Aubrey Vincent has worked for the family business since she was 12 years old. She normally hires about 130 seasonal crab pickers, the majority on H-2B visas. Why is it so difficult to hire Americans to do these jobs?
I have amazing American truck drivers. I have some American pickers. I have tons of people in my office. The lady that runs this plant, she's a full-time American employee. The problem that I'm running into is I don't have enough. So I use the H-2B program to supplement that American workforce. So I think a lot of it has to do in our area, we just don't have the people. There's not a lot of people moving into the area because people are looking for full-time opportunities.
Vincent estimates the business is losing thousands of dollars a day. The pasteurizer and cooler she purchased last winter sit empty and unused. Thinking of the losses you're taking now, if you were to increase your wages, would you be able to shrink those losses?
I pay more than any picking house in the area, significantly more. I pay $4.50 a pound, and I pay $9.51 training wage. So a lot of my employees are making anywhere from like $12 to $16 an hour. We're paying more than any of the open positions in town, and still I can't seem to get people interested.
By the end of December, all 19 of Vincent's H-2B workers will have to return home, and there's no guarantee she'll be able to hire them back next year.
I mean, our situation is bad, but there's people, you know, in the country have a lot worse than us, and they need to make sure their representatives understand that.
Here's some information on H-2B.
But Vincent is not sitting idle. This summer, she moved from phone calls to direct interaction on the streets of Washington.
Here's some information on the H-2B program.
Congress could fix it, the administration could fix it. I mean, there's a lot of different people that if they were willing to step up and really look at the program objectively, they could fix it.
The many different players might be part of the complication. When the H-2B program hit its cap, only Congress could authorize more to be released. After months of delays, in March, Congress did authorize more than 63,000 additional visas. But that's not the end of the story. The visas must be approved by two additional parties, the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of Labor. That's a slow process on top of the congressional delay. So far, only 15,000 additional visas have been issued, once again through a lottery. Only one Maryland crab processing company was selected.
An issue very important to my district, I have the beautiful Eastern Shore of Maryland, is the H-2B visa issue.
Maryland's Eastern Shore is represented by Republican Congressman Andy Harris, who sits on the subcommittee of the Department of Homeland Security.
And they have to bring those crabs to be processed somewhere. They have to be picked, because when you eat a crab cake, believe me, you're not eating the whole crab.
These visas are sitting with the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of Labor ready to go, but the processing plants are sitting empty.
It's a fairly lengthy process, normally takes a couple of months. We're hoping that it can get shortened to only several weeks, but there is a process.
15,000 is woefully inadequate when you've had so many applications. They knew full well that this was coming.
Yeah, this is Congress's problem. Congress has set the cap. Congress delayed doing their omnibus bill. We included the fix in a late appropriations measure, and everything cascaded. It was a domino effect.
Congressman Harris was one of 82 representatives to sign a letter calling on the Department of Homeland Security to release the additional visas.
This is actually the ideal foreign worker to come in, because they actually are supporting our Medicare system, supporting our Social Security system, even though they will never participate in it.
But Harris says convincing groups on both sides of the political spectrum isn't easy. Workers' rights and civil rights groups argue the system needs reform and increased oversight to protect migrants from exploitation. And union groups, like the AFL-CIO, have argued that allowing migrants to work seasonally depresses wages for American workers. At the same time, some conservative lawmakers have taken a hard line against expansion of the program.
A lot of the arguments for this kind of program boils down to this: no American will do that job. That is a lie. It is a lie. There's no job that Americans will not do.
Congressman Harris says the H-2B program is not just about the jobs the migrant workers are doing.
For every job that they're filling, there are at least 3 or 4 American jobs that depend on it. So there's the person who supplies the containers that they're going to put the crab meat in. There's the trucker who trucks the containers in and the filled containers out. There's the restaurant who serves the crab. There are the distributors. There are the waitresses in the restaurants. There are many downstream jobs.
Those downstream are already feeling the effects. At Old Salty's, a popular Eastern Shore restaurant, owner Jay Newcomb says he struggles to find enough fresh crab for his menu.
Last year I put away like 4,000 pounds, and that was all been used up. So now we're in the fresh market, and it's been hard to get also, and plus the price is up a lot.
How much has the price changed?
$3-4 a pound.
Just this year?
Yes, just this year.
What will it mean for this community if next summer is like this summer and they haven't figured it out yet?
Well, next year we feel that it's going to be worse. There's a lot more demand this year, so a lot more next year, and we just don't think they're going to be as lucky with the lottery.
Who do you think is responsible for what's happened?
It's Washington.
Just this month, the Department of Homeland Security responded to Congressman Harris's letter, informing him that it would not be releasing any additional visas.
Where are you next year if you don't get your visas?
So my family started this business. My daughters too. What I pray is that I can keep it alive enough that it does get fixed and that I can pass this opportunity down to her. I love this. I love this industry. I love this area. Worst case scenario is I'm not going to be able to pull that off. And that's the scariest part.
All right now.
Lacking solutions, Harry Phillips is making contingency plans.
I can't do it 2 years in a row, no. If we don't get our workers another year, we'll shut the doors. Either that, or we've even considered, there's crabs in Mexico, and we've been checking to see what's going on, and we're going to fly down there this winter.
To see about maybe setting up shop there?
Setting up shop in Mexico. The ladies are there. They're all willing to work. The crabs are there. This is all I know. I don't have much education, and I do know what I'm doing here. So what else can we do? We can't sit here idle.